Good day and welcome to Jnn's Headline News. I'm Codian Barrett. In the headlines at this time, a popular taxi operator was murdered on a sports complex in Brownstown, St. Anne on Wednesday night. The St. Anne police are now trying to determine the causes that led to the death of the taxi operator and the injuring of a woman. The deceased has been identified as 27-year-old Xavier Telfer of Benning District in Brownstown. Reports are that after 8 p.m., Mr. Telfer drove his motor car onto the Addison's Park Sports Complex. Shortly after, residents heard gunshots coming from the complex and called the police. Telfer, who was found slumped in the driver's seat, was shot 4 times in the upper body and died. A female suffering from gunshot wounds was rushed to the hospital where she remains in serious but stable condition. Councillor for the Brownstown Division, Kim Brown Lawrence, who was at the scene, is appealing to persons who know or saw anything to come forward and tell the police what they know. More than 200 workers employed to Appleton Estate in St. Elizabeth will lose their jobs. It's reported that the redundancies are part of a rationalization program at the entity. First Vice President of the University and Allied Workers Union, Clifton Grant, says the cuts will take effect at the end of this month. And the 240 Appleton workers who will lose their jobs are slated to receive redundancy packages by the end of September. A curfew has been imposed in Park Lane and 100 Lane of Red Hills Road in the St. Andrew North Police Division. The curfew began at 6 o'clock Wednesday evening. It's expected to remain in effect until 6 p.m. Friday. It's understood the curfew may have been imposed in response to the killing of a woman from 100 Lane on Tuesday evening. She is reportedly the common-law wife of a jailed area leader. The possibility is increasing that adjustments could be made to the primary exit profile PEP, which is to replace the Grade 6 Achievement Test GSAT. The results of the recent PEP mock exams will soon become available, and the Education Ministry and the Jamaica Teachers Association JTA have confirmed that more consultations have been scheduled to address concerns. Controversy over the PEP erupted this week after the JTA declared that it should be delayed because teachers were not ready. Education Minister Senator Ruel Reid is adamant that it will proceed. However, he has confirmed that more consultations are being done, which include the JTA and other stakeholders. One critical element in the process will be the results of the mock exams, which he says should be available by the second week of September. Labour Minister Shahini Robinson says the government is looking to double the number of Jamaican farm workers employed in the United States. She says a meeting was held with top-level officials in the U.S. Departments of Labor, State, and Homeland Security in Washington, D.C. last week. According to Mrs. Robinson, the discussions went well, and from all indications, the response to the request is expected to be positive. Approximately 7,000 Jamaicans currently participate in the Overseas Employment Program. 4,981 of them are engaged in the farm work component and another 1,693 in the hospitality sector. And in international news, U.S. President Donald Trump said in an interview on Thursday that everybody would be very poor and questioned how he could be impeached when he had made numerous strides in improving economic conditions. Mr. Trump said, quote, "If I ever get impeached, I think the market would crash. I think everybody would be very poor," end quote. In his response to a question when asked if he believes Democrats would try to impeach him if they win back control of Congress, when asked to grade his performance in office so far, Mr. Trump said, quote, "I give myself an A+. I don't think any president has ever done what I have done," end quote. And that's it for Headline News. Join us at 8 p.m. for more details in Frontline News. I'm Codian Barrett, wishing you pleasant viewing.